Hello everybody, this is JTech95 and welcome to the very first video on my channel. In this channel we're going to be discussing vintage computing. To start things off, we're going to be taking a look at the computer that got the fascination with retro computing started for me. It's my 486DX2-66 machine. This was the very first computer that I really ever got deeply involved in. It belonged to a friend of the family's, and through some changing of hands, it eventually was picked up by my dad. It came from a local computer retailer where I live called Ecos Computers, and when it originally was built, it had Windows 95. But in the years since, it has been downgraded to MS-DOS 6.22 and Windows for Workgroups 3.11. So without further ado, let's take a look at this machine and see what she's got under the hood. Here's the machine. It's not a full height 486 case, but it's really clean. The thing I love about it is, just the form factor. I like how it looks. It's got a turbo switch here, reset button, It does have an LED display, but unfortunately it's not one of the ones that changes when you hit the turbo switch. So on the back of it there are jumpers to manually set what you want the display to say, and what I did is I just made it say 486 because I just thought that looked kind of cool. And yeah, so let's get this thing booted up really quick and see what we've got. So the first thing you'll notice is that this thing doesn't have the typical BIOS that you may or may not be used to. This one is a version of AMIBIOS called Winbios. It came out in the mid to late 90s by American Megatrends, and it's got quite a few nice little features in here, like advanced chipset features, things like that. I've got the cache timing set as good as I can with it still being stable. I upped the AT clock up by 1. Originally it was at a 4. I brought it to a 3, sped it up a little bit, and it was still stable. 0 wait states on the cache, and the cache read hit wait state is 2111. It's got some cool stuff in here. You can set what kind of set of values you've got. IDE setup automatically detects your hard drive. You can change the colors here. It's neat. Yeah, I don't like that one. I'm just going to leave it LCD because that's what we're going to do. And you can even enable boot sector virus protection. For complete virus protection, package contact at 800-U-BY-AMI. Good to know. I'll put that in my contacts. But yeah, the machine itself is pretty decked. I'll tell you a little bit more about what this machine's got in it here in just a second. Let's watch this thing boot up. So it's got 1.44 meg 3.5 inch floppy, 24 speed cd-rom, a 2 gig hard drive, 256K of level 2 cache with 8K of level 1 cache on the processor, obviously, and 16 megabytes of memory. The processor is an Intel 486DX2 running at 66 megahertz. Yeah. As for internals, it's got a 3-COM Etherlink III network card, a Sound Blaster 16 audio card, and the graphics card is a Avance Logic ALG 2228A graphics card, which is a VESA local bus card. Pretty fast, and actually it highly outdoes the card it had in it before. Really quick, I'll show you the card it originally had in it. Had this bad boy, a Cirrus Logic GD5428 with 1 meg of memory. The card wasn't bad, but it had an issue where when you ran this with the Windows drivers in Windows 3.1, it would get these weird lines on the screen. Like if you moved a window around, it would show little lines next to each one of the windows. And after a certain amount of time of running it like that, eventually you'd have so many lines on the screen it just looked atrocious, and the system would straight up lock up. So it became kind of an issue of trying to get it to operate without locking up. But yeah, and on top of that, the Avance card was quite a bit faster than the 5428. Now in DOS gaming, the 5428 is not a bad card by any stretch of the imagination. It's pretty darn good, especially with a VESA local bus. But the Avance card runs circles around it, and I'll show you why here right now. So as you can see here, I have the DOS benchmark pack from PhilsComputerLab. Great channel, by the way. I highly recommend it. And I'm going to show you what kind of ratings this system's got with what it's got in it. So let's start with Landmark System Speed Test 6. Hey, see what I mean? Video card is off the charts. Literally. So if I hit F6, or no, F5, I can up it a little bit. The video card is running at 15,855.48. That is insane, especially considering that the 5428 made just over 10,000. I think it was like 10,100 and something, which isn't bad, but close to 16,000, yeah, that's quite an improvement. And the FPU is almost at the top of the chart, and the CPU is, yeah, pretty close to the top. 316.45 megahertz it says it's running like. It's kind of funny because it's only a 66 megahertz machine. But I guess up here it says, being specific, it is running at 67.63 megahertz. Not enough to really sneeze at, but you know, it's a slight bit more than 66. Like 1.6 megahertz faster. Who cares? Anyway, let's try another test here. Let's try 3D bench. See what kind of specifications or readings we get with this. You can see it's already off. Like, I mean, it's tearing through it like you wouldn't believe. And it's got a score of 50 frames per second. With that 5428, I was getting about 46 and a half. So definitely an improvement. Now let's see. We'll do the PC player benchmark next. Not bad. Slight bit of lag, but not horrible. I mean, it's going through it without too much of a problem. Let's see what kind of score we get on player bench. And here we go. 11.9. So just about a 12. So that's not bad. It's pretty good, all things considered. Now let's see. I would do the Doom playthrough, or Doom bench test, but I think here in a little bit I'm actually going to play Doom for real. So we're going to skip that one, and instead we're going to do SpeedSys. Now this program takes a little while, so I'm going to let this thing run, and we will be right back. Still running the tests. Really quick, I wanted to throw out there what kind of motherboard this is. It's a great board. The brand who made it is kind of shady, but the board itself is good. It's a PCChips M912 version 1.7. Now, the board is great. I mean, it's a fast board, has a wonderful chipset. It's a UMC. 3 VLB slots, and I believe it can be maxed out to 512K of extended cache. I heard somewhere they can go up to 1 meg, but that I cannot remember. I know it could go to 512. I only have it at 256 because it's just kind of a sweet spot. But PCChips kind of has a lousy reputation because for a while there they were making boards with fake cache chips. I had several of them. One of them had so many issues I ended up delegating it for a parts board. It had issues like you wouldn't believe. And the other one I ended up selling. But all things considered, this one here is good. It had an actual UMC chipset and real cache. The other 912 I had fake cache chips soldered onto the motherboard, and you can tell they were fake because they'll be printed right back cache on the chips. So that's a giveaway right there. Anyway, let's see. So she's all done checking it out. L1 cache 8K 52.46. That's not bad at all. Data cache L2 256K at 37.61. And memory throughput is 25.69. Not horrible. Like the L1 and L2 cache, I'm very impressed by. The memory throughput, wish it was a little better, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. And over here on the CPU chart, it's charting at 25.04. So just a cut above a DX250, which makes sense because this is a DX2-66. So let's pop out of here and check out some games. So here we are in Norton Commander. It's dated August 9th, 1960. Oh, anyway. So let's check out some games here. We've got a whole slew of them in here. So let's see. You know what? Everybody tries Doom or Wolfenstein 3D first. You know what? We're gonna try Heretic first, just to be a little different. Everyone does Doom, everyone does Wolf, and everyone does Duke. So everyone dukes. So let's try Heretic. I'll get out that volume. That's better. As you can see, it actually runs really smooth. Yeah, the gameplay is fluid, it's smooth, and I can actually see what I'm doing. Heretic is actually a really good game. If you've never tried it, I highly recommend it. It's kind of like Doom, but in a medieval format. So it's almost kind of like Doom mixed with like Elder Scrolls Daggerfall or something like that. let's go through this door here. You know, when I was a kid, I thought those were mummies. Because they kind of look like one. With like a... There's one red eye, a long one right across their face. Oh, I may have screwed myself here. Oh, I lucked out. Oh, that's not a door. There we go. You know what, I'm gonna grab that crystal here. I'm running low. Let's see. Aiming in this game is not the greatest. Whoa! That was not smart. That was not smart. Take out that guy real quick. Ah! Get the heck out of here. Go, go, go. Hey! Come back here. Now, the downside to this game is if you try to use the cheat codes from Doom, it straight up just will not let you. Like, you try to use IDKFA for unlimited weapons, and it says, cheater, you don't deserve weapons. And if you use IDDQD, you instantly die. IDDQD was the code in Doom to enable God mode. So, let's exit out of here. And let's try... Oop, come on. Let's try Hexen next. Honestly, I have not tried this game on this computer yet with the new graphics card. So let's see how it goes. Looks good and sharp so far. Kind of a funny thing to say, it's just the intro. Let's see, options. What's we got here? Let's turn that up. I don't care, I'll be a fighter. Let's see, Squire, Knight, Warrior, Berserker. Let's be a Berserker. There we go. And let's see here. There we go. Just dark in here. Can't see a thing. One of the nice things about an LCD monitor is that you can actually kind of see what you're doing, but a CRT, I'm sorry, it feels wrong to me to use an LCD on a computer of this age. I'd much rather use... let's cheese these guys. Oh, oh, oh! I did not get out of the way fast enough. Oh, and it didn't even... Man... That's not right. And I'm about to die, I know it. There we go. Ah! Another one of you. I am not in my element today. That's okay. Right now we're just kind of doing some game testing to see how it goes. So let's exit out of here and try something else. Let's see here. Let's try... Ooh, Rise of the Triad. Honestly, I haven't played this game in a long time either. Ooh, and we got the Laser Soft Deluxe version. Love that Apogee intro. There we go. Violence. Wanton and gratuitous violence. Alright, 1995 Apogee software. Okay, we don't care about any of that. We don't care. New game. Let's see. Terradino, Phi, Doug, Lorelei, or Ian. Well, I guess I can just be him. So let's see. I will iron knee, will of iron, knees of. Okay, here we go. There we go. Ludicrous Gibbs. There we go. I must have just gotten murked from behind. Let's try this again here. Okay. Die. Hey, I shot you. No, I didn't. Never said this game was the easiest in the world, but oh, you know what it was? I got hit by the moving walls. That's what did it. Last try here. Just gonna ignore these guys. Hey, I don't know how I did that, but oh man, I was doing pretty well, just flying through there. You know what? That's all right. Let's try something else here. Let's see. I think I'll try one more. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to do Doom 2. I know everybody wants to see Doom run on here, so I'm going to do Doom. I'm going to do Doom. 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 There we go. Nightmare. Are you sure the skill level isn't even remotely fair? Yes. I know it isn't, but you know what? That's okay. I tried anyway, because I know where I can get a chainsaw. There we go, guys. I thought this was going to be a challenge. Oh my. Maybe it is. Whoa. You know what? Whoa. You know what? Maybe Nightmare was a bad idea. Let's try this again. Hurt me plenty. Oh, I was supposed to grab the chainsaw. That's okay. You know what? Just because I'm going to use IDKFA. I'm not going to use God mode. I almost said game mode. Really, I don't think there's a way to change the game mode. I honestly don't even know how I did that, because I thought you had to go up in that elevator thing and hit that button for that door to open. I don't know if I glitched or I found a way around it. Oh well. Cool. Oh, I need a key card. Okay. Let's see here. yeah. Here comes a welcome wagon. Oh man, a whole bunch of guys in here. Oh yeah, super shot. Oh, you know what? I have them using the cheat code. Never mind, I already have it. See, that's one of the downsides of using cheat codes, is when you go into an area and you find a cool weapon and you're like, oh cool, I found this, this is good. Oh no, I already have it because you cheated. Alrighty, well, you know, I'm just going to leave that guy behind. Whoop! Yeah, back off of me. Hey! Who invited you? Just teleported. There we go! Ah! Rookie mistake. I walked right into the barrel as it was exploding. That was not smart. Oh well. Well, you know what? Let's hop out of here and check out Windows. And as I stated before, I do have that 3Com Etherlink III network card in here, so let's hop this thing on the internet. I'm not kidding. Let's get this thing on the internet. There we go. Turn that volume back down here. It's a little loud. Okay. Let's see here. Come on. Any day now. I get patience as a virtue, but there we go. Okay. Let's see here. Let's check out the internet first. Very slow internet, but you know what? We're going to give it a shot. And here we go. I set my home page as theoldnet.com. It's pretty much just a shell for the Wayback Machine on archive.com. So, let's see here. Let's check out Microsoft.com from 1996. I think that's as far back as I can go. Let's check. No, I can go back even further. 1994. Okay, well, let's see what we got. See if it will load. Oh, yeah, it will. There we go. You know what, I don't think this is actually 1994. No, this is showing publisher 97. So, 1996. Okay, well, yeah. We get on the internet. I'm going to stop that. It's so slow. It'll even get on some websites that are still around today. Like, let's see here. The official Ken's Labyrinth page. Let's see if it'll actually load the pictures. I doubt it. Nope, it will not. But that's okay. There's a cool website here. You can actually download the full versions of the game Ken's Labyrinth. There's a game made by Ken Silverman for his engine called the Build Engine, which was later used to make games like Blood, Shadow Warrior, and Duke Nukem 3D. Oops. Move this. Sorry about that. And yeah, so she'll get online. Not the greatest, but it'll suffice. Let's see here. Oh, I got After Dark on here. This is a cool little bit of software from Berkeley Systems. It is the screensaver program that had the infamous and amazing flying toasters. Flying out of the sun, the smell of toast is in the air. When there's a job to be done, the flying toasters will be there. Flap, flap. Oh, that just makes me happy. Let's see. Daredevil Dan, insurance risk. I flew at $100,000. Let's see what kind of stuff he's got here. There he goes. See if he makes it or if he cheeses it. Oh, he made it. Oh. Oh, he made it. Man, I want to see this guy fail. Nah, he ain't gonna crash for us today. Oh well. Let's see. You got Mad Dog, you got Artist's Guts. I honestly don't know what this one is. A little psychedelic there. Juniper, Juniper, sitting on the hill. Is she sleeping? Yes, I think so. Anyway, let's see. Messages. Nirvana. Nonsense. Photon. Rat Race. Let's check out the Rat Race real quick. So we got Boris, Bait, Dog Eat Dog, and the news. Come on, Boris! I'm not paying you to take a bath right now. You got a race to win. There you go. Dude! Quit cleaning! Look at the nose, turn it back around. Maybe he's dropped his wallet or something. Just funny little screensavers in this program. Oops. Let's see. Got some games in here too. Let's see. Got the Uninvited for Windows from ICOM Software. This game was originally for the Macintosh and it was also on the Nintendo Entertainment System. I just happen to have the Windows version. Excuse me. I have the DOS version on here too, but the graphics are not as good. Let's see. Okay. So this is one of those little point... You done? Okay. This is one of those little point and click adventure games. And you can go inside here. Let's see. Open. Let's go in the hallway. Let's see. Open this door. Oops. Oh! A mysterious woman appears. She is dressed like Scarlett O'Hara and she stands with her back to you. Okay, well, let's hit her. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't go so well. You've gotten the attention of the mysterious lady. She turns to face you. Her face is devoid of any flesh. Well, I can see that. You are frozen with horror as she begins ripping your body into a bloody mess. That sounds touching. Okay, click to continue. Looks like I am dead. You lost, you fool. Try again. No. Let's try out Nightmare 3D for Windows. Oh, what was that? There we go. Let's see. Let's start a new game here. This is another one of those kind of 3D shooter games for DOS. I just have the Windows version. Runs a little bit better. Oh, come back here, you. I honestly still don't know who that is. The noises these guys make are funny. Oh, there you are. Oh, he's got a knife. I was wondering what kind of weapon he had. Or if he was going to slash me to death. Oh my gosh. I just looked at my guy. Ow! Bumped in my elbow. That hurt. Oh, hi. Oh, now I'm just a skull. How is this kid still living? That's what I want to know. Odd game, but oh well. This is a neat little game. I need to actually try to finish the game one day. Let's see, a whole bunch of little arcade games, you know, Mac Blaster and things like that. Oh, we've been Mac Blasted. Oh, it's the up key. Yeah, die you Max with your little stupid one-button mice. This is a PC town. Oh. Okay, well, win some, you lose some. You know, Pipe Dream, Sokoban stuff. And, of course, I have the Microsoft Entertainment Pack. Let's do Chips Challenge. So, did I... Oh, there it is. But yeah, so yeah, that's some of the games I got here and some benchmarks and some other things on this machine. Not a bad machine, if I do say so myself. So yeah, that's a little tour of my 486 computer. Final remarks, I mean, it's a good machine. You know, it's fast, got a good chipset, plenty of memory, a lot of good games to keep you busy, and blazing fast VLB graphics card for the time. So yeah, in future videos I'm going to show off some other machines in my collection. But yeah, I thought I would start with the machine that got me into vintage computing. Well, computing in general. And yeah. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Comment what you thought of comment what you thought of the video in the comment section down there. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I hope to see you in the next episode. And as for me right now, I think I'm gonna go play some Doom. Catch y'all later. Bye bye.